Hi, Assalamualaikum. I'm Rafi Azmi bin Rizani. I'm from the AVM, and then I'm one of the member of Jordan Group. Yes, it teaches us on how to do a business in our life. As we know, selling is a sunnah, and it is really good to implement in our life. Yes, I thought that doing business is really simple and easy as ABC, but I was wrong. I learned on how to sell fruits in a good manner with a knowledge of business, and then I learned to approach people to buy from us. In terms of life, I learned that not easy on how to get the money to live in life, but that's the only way that we need to do to survive in our life in this dunya by working. I learned more on the communication skills and marketing skills. It helps more on how to get more customers by brainstorming a bunch of ideas on creating creative content to get more people buying foods from us. Based on my experience, I once offered a customer my product with the fruits, but he rejected it as he said that he was not impressed by our packaging. But I insisted him to try first our fruits, and suddenly he agreed that he impressed of the taste of the watermelon, and then he wanted to buy 2 watermelons from us. I've encountered this experience during a fundraising where this customer had no money to buy the fruits from us. So I gave him 3 fruits to him as a charity and for free. And I don't even think about to get sales, to get a profit, as I think by giving them for free and ikhlas, Allah will give more rezeki to us, not only in terms of money but maybe in terms of everything, including health, your wellness, and anything.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Azman bin Hamdan. So, I will explain about my part. This is what is, in your opinion, is the relationship between this task and the subject of Islamic studies. The relationship that the task and Islamic studies have in between is that it teaches me to be honest with our product quality and make sure our customers get their fair change and never never take advantage of people. Mm, does this activity change your perception and a way of thinking about life? I will say that this task did change my perspective a bit about life, which is if I work alone, then my task will be much more faster. But if I work together as a team, then I will reach further together with them. Third one is, what additional skills or soft skills did you learn from this assignment? Soft skills that I've obtained from the task is that I can now communicate with people much more better than I used to. I also can work better as a team. I can communicate with them, and if there's any problem, I can solve it together with them. And lastly, I also now know how to convince people in order to make them buy our product. People usually buy um because of good item, and also quality product, and that's it. And moving on to the next one, what do you do if you offer someone a service or a product, but he or she declines it and leaves. If I'm being honest, if someone declines my offer, I will not be upset about it. But moreover, I will say thank you for your time and focus on the next person. And I do not have to be upset about someone who declines my offer. And lastly is, how do you relate and apply ISAN in facing people during the fundraising activities? So how did I apply ISAN during the test is by being honest all the time with our consumers. For example, when during this fundraising, there's this one guy, he give me a 10 ringgit note and he forgot to take back his change. And then I rush back to him and give him back the change fairly. And that's all for me. Thank you. Sorry. For that, I have photos of proof. This is me and Shafiq during our fundraising activities. This was the guy that I mentioned today, that I just mentioned just now. And this is after we already finished our selling. And sorry, I think I didn't share screen. Sorry. Okay. This was this is the proof evidence. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Noor Shafiq bin Ubadullah. I'm from Bachelor Creative Multimedia course, and today I would like to do my reflection for Islamic Studies. So I will answer, I will do this reflection based on the question be given. So for the first question, in your opinion, is there a relationship between the task and the subject of Islamic Studies? For me, I find that the task be given for Islamic Studies is relatable, as for the first task that I've been given is a charity work, which is to collect.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Zarin Shah bin Zainal, and today I will be answer five questions that had been given. So first question is, in your opinion, is there a relationship between these stars and the subject of Islamic studies? Yeah, it is. So um, what we learn is we need to be honest based on our sellings, be truthful, and also need to be make sure the price is reasonable. For example, if you like buy this fruit for three ringgit and then you sell around that 20 ringgit, is something ridiculous. So in Islam also doesn't allow to sell that much amount, because what do you call it, boleh datang mudarat. So um, basically in our business we don't have any interest and stuff. So even though Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he's also a businessman, and his wife Khadijah also a businesswoman. All right, next questions. So next question is, does this activity change your perception and way of thinking about your life? Okay, to be honest, I had an experience sell a product. So for me, for the first experience that I had before, it changed my perception. But because of the experience that I've been before, it's now it's normal to me to approach people. So there's a way, because I learned there's two ways of doing a marketing. The first way that I learned is by um, uh, the customer, whenever they want to buy, they need to see, touch, feel. So from that, they come out a trust. So once they trust us, then they will buy the product. So basically now people a lot of businessmen, they're doing online. So the second option is online. So basically we were doing the first one, physical. So they touch, they seize, and then they taste the fruit, is it fresh or not. Then once they love it, then they bite, right? So that's what I learned. So it's very tough, but most of most of our fruits that we sell are from our friend members. So alright, next one is, what additional skills and soft skills did you learn from assignment? Alright, uh, the skills that we learn, a lot of what do you call it, sincerely, honestly. So basically before we sell this stuff, we have creating a poster. So we had been noticed by madam that the poster, what we sell is by only a mango fruit, but in the poster, just to make it interesting, we put strawberry, put all. So madam will say, in Islamic you need to be honest, you cannot put what you're not selling to. So we change it, because that things, it may make people interest for the first time, but it also it may bring the disappointed for the customer. So in Islamic, what we learn is, everything what we want to do is need to be honest, be truthful, and um, and reasonable price. What do you call it? Elakkan pembaziran. That's all. I think where we, because before we sell, we need to do a calculation. So my my job is by calculating things. I'm handling the finance, so I need to make sure the money that we put in our team put doesn't waste. So we need to see the price of the fruit that we sell. Is it good price that people can afford to buy or not? So I learn a lot based on finance. I need to think, before I create this price. I ask every of my friend membership, is it um, is it 5 ringgit for the fruit? This kind of amount is a burden for you to pay for, to buy it. And certain people say okay, not so, and certain people say it's fine. 5 ringgit is affordable price. There's some people, some of my friends that buy, he's just joking, say lah, it's too expensive and stuff. But I think majority of them will vote for uh, having a good price. So next is okay, question number 4. What do you do if you offer someone a service or product but she decline and leave? Alright, okay, it happens that we sell, they will like, oh, no thanks, no thanks, no thanks. Maybe there's a 2 reasons why. So maybe it's our skills, that how we approach.
Buah.